Good morning, welcome to Catex TV. Today is Tuesday, March 31st, 2015. My name is Matt Bernat, filling in for Frank Fortunato, who is off today. As always, you can follow more news updates on our Twitter account at Catex TV. Endurance has won the Montpelier Re auction and is set to acquire the company in a cash and share deal, valuing it at 1.21 times trailing book value. Endurance will pay $1.83 billion, or $40.24 per share, with the consideration comprising 0.472 shares of Endurance stock and $9.89 of cash per Montpelier Re share. The $450 million cash component of the deal will be funded entirely via a pre-closing dividend of Montpelier Re. The Insurance Insider reported in early March that Endurance is one of the bidders for the business. CEO John Charman has fought off competition from other auction participants, including Fosen, Hamilton Insurance Group, and Aspen. Endurance said that the deal represented a 19% premium to Montpelier Re's share price on December 10th, the final time that the shares traded, before this publication revealed that Credit Suisse had been appointed to auction the business. Charman said that the deal was accredited to earnings per share and return on equity. Importantly, the acquisition materially increases our breadth of distribution with the addition of a good size and scalable Lloyd's platform and an attractive property catastrophe business that complements our existing reinsurance portfolio, he said. Charman also referenced cost synergies and improved capital efficiency, with the former expected to amount to $60 million annually. Following the closing of the deal, which is expected to happen in the third quarter, Endurance will add 3 of Montpelier Re's directors to its board. Berkley Corporation today announced the combination of its U.S. broker market reinsurance units, Berkley Re America and Facultative Resources, into a single operating unit that will trade under the Berkley Re America name. Berkley Re America is a specialty treaty reinsurance underwriter with the emphasis on providing solutions for insurance companies or units within insurance companies that have a successful business model built upon specialization in the products they underwrite. Facultative Resources is a casualty professional liability and property facultative underwriter. The newly constituted BRAM will provide a single market for reinsurance brokers to address their diverse needs of their clients. Joseph A. Schreiber has been named the Chief Underwriting Officer of the Reinsurance Global segment. In this role, he will be responsible for the coordination of reinsurance underwriting activities across the group and the build-out of additional models with global scope. Joseph Sullivan has been named the President of BRAM. Mr. Sullivan has over 20 years' experience in casualty insurance and reinsurance, with particular emphasis on the casualty market. Germany's Allianz has estimated insurers will pay $300 million in claims and costs stemming from the crash of the Germanwings plane in the French Alps last week, insurance industry sources said on Monday. The figure gives a preliminary orientation to a group of more than 30 insurers who will share the financial burden of the crash, which is believed to have been deliberately caused by the co-pilot of the plane. The initial estimate represents about 20% of the $1.5 billion in premiums for the global market of airline insurance. The estimate includes the loss of the aircraft, which is seen at about $6.5 million, the recovery efforts, legal fees, and indemnification of the passenger families. Insurers traditionally estimate losses conservatively, taking as many costs as possible into account based on available information and past experience. It's very early on. The figure could go higher or lower, said one insurance official familiar with the situation. Liability claims from the families of the 144 passengers are expected to account for the lion's share of the costs. Insurers typically try to settle claims without going to court. However, that process can take months. Lufthansa said on Friday it was offering to pay up to 50,000 euros in immediate financial assistance per passenger. Underwriting data on co-insurers' shares and eventual losses supplied by an insurance industry source showed Allianz as the lead market with a 10% share, American International Group with 11%, and Swiss Re with 7%. Allianz and AIG have both declined to comment. Swiss Re also declined to comment, but did say that Germanwings and parent company Lufthansa are among its clients. China's leadership on Tuesday has begun moving to insure bank deposits at home. They unveiled a detailed plan for the bank deposit insurance system that would roll out in May, a long-awaited move that is seen as better disciplining its lenders and their customers. Deposit insurance is seen as a prelude to freeing up government-controlled interest rates on bank deposits, a step that China's central bank has said could be taken as early as this year. Under the plan released Tuesday by the State Council, China's cabinet, up to $80,000 made in deposits by businesses or individuals will be insured. China currently has about $19 trillion in bank deposits among the world's largest totals. More than 99% of depositors would be covered under the program, which will start May 1st and be run by a fund maintained by the central bank. The plan has little detail on how banks would be charged to fund the insurance program, though central bank officials say all banks would be required to pay a fee according to the size of their deposit bases and risk profiles. China has plenty of domestic reasons to insure blank deposits, a long-established scheme in many Western countries, including the U.S. However, the move comes as China also tries to seek a greater international role for its currency, the yuan. The Chinese leadership is gunning for the International Monetary Fund to declare the yuan an official reserve currency later this year, like the US dollar, euro, and Japanese yen. A designation from the IMF could help China's effort to elevate the yuan's role in international trade and finance as Beijing increasingly seeks to challenge Washington on the world stage. The United States Geological Survey said a magnitude 4 earthquake has struck in Southern California. The earthquake hit at 2:21 a.m. Pacific time, about 34 miles southwest of Baker at a depth of 1.2 miles. A quake that shallow would feel much more severe than a deeper quake. However, at this time, while several people have reported feeling the quake near Newberry Springs, California, there are no immediate reports of injuries or damage. That's the news today. Thank you for watching. If we have any important breaking news, you'll catch it on our Twitter account at Catex TV. Thank you again for watching. Have a nice day, and we will see you tomorrow.